Warren Eckstein here. I'm putting together some information I want to share with you. It's going to be going up on my YouTube channel any moment. But before we do that, I want to talk about what happens this time of year. I do this every year for the last, God knows, 50 years on the radio. Everyone's going back to school. Everyone's going back to work. We've been home most of the summer. The hours change, the things we do change. How do we get our dogs and our cats adjusted to our new schedules? It's really confusing to your dogs or cats. One of the most important things that you can do is try to maintain a schedule if possible. If it's not possible prior to you leaving in terms of vacation status or going back to school, what I would do is try to adjust the dog and the cat to the feeding schedule that they're going to be on when you're back in school gradually. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. So eventually they adjust to the fact that maybe they're eating a little bit earlier than normal because now everyone's up and at them at 7 a.m. So begin those feeding times at times that'll be close to the same when school actually starts. Walks and playtime. It's going to be different. I mean, the kids are in school, they got soccer practice, you're back at work, you come home, you tuck it out. Exercise still has to be done. You know, the dog's not going to walk himself, and this is when a lot of behavioral issues come up. I get more questions about separation anxiety and abandonment issues and dogs getting depressed this time of year. It's a major change. For the last couple of months, they've had an entirely new family they were living with, hypothetically. Okay, so number one, feeding time. Try to keep walks and playtime as close to schedule as possible and make sure you stick up with it. And quiet time also. Encourage quiet time for your pet as well and create a safe, comfortable place for your dog or cat to be. Here's the critical part of it. Now we're back to school, times change, everything, even our attitudes, our personalities, we're wearing different clothes, doing different things. It's important to remember that we're not going to sit down and explain to our dogs why the changes, but that would be a good idea. But it's critical to make sure that because you're more stimulated this time of year, you're in school, you're at work, that you stimulate your dog as well. Mental stimulation is so critical psychologically, but a lot of people don't realize it's critical physiologically as well. Exercise your pet hobbies on a regular basis. There's so many things you can do. In really horrible scenarios where the dog is really not dealing well, maybe companionship is a way to approach it. Maybe a second pet is a way to approach it. Maybe having a professional walker or a sitter come in, or even daycare may be the way to go. But again, people don't understand that these little changes, which seem little to us, are not little for our dogs or cats. Back to school, the depression, the anxiety, the stress, all of that, not from your perspective, but from your dog or cat's perspective. Take that into consideration. Hope you do well at school, hope you do well back at work, but let's make sure that our dogs and cats are safe, secure, and just as happy as they were in the summer when they're home by themselves. I'm Warren Eckstein.